Hello, welcome to my Fusion 360 beginner tutorials. We're working with primitives and I'm currently showing you simple ways to combine primitive bodies. In a previous video, I showed you how you can combine bodies by creating a body on the face of another body, like this. So I already have a cube here waiting, and I'm actually going to rename it cube to point something out. But if I decide I want to create a cylinder here, and I decide to click the face of the cube as the place I want to create it. Once I click OK, I don't see a new body appear here, which is normally what happens when you create a new body. If I were to create a new body over here, when I click OK, I see that new body. But because I created this cylinder directly onto the cube, and I did that because after you choose a shape, it has you click the face or the plane of where you want to work. If I click the face of a rectangle, then I will be creating a primitive which is automatically joined to the body I had selected originally. So that's a really handy technique to know. It doesn't work as well with primitive shapes that do not have a flat face. It technically will work, but it's harder to control. And so if you want to have two shapes combined, like let's say I want to put a ring on here, like an open mouth, then what I recommend is that you create the shape separately. And so I can make that a mouth onto here. And I'll have to hit enter. So I'm back to having two bodies. So this is my sphere. And this is my ring, or torus is the real word. Okay, I'm gonna rotate that because I didn't draw it on the right plane. So I'm gonna right click, move copy. I'm gonna rotate this in this direction. I really want to go -90. I'm gonna look from this angle. I'm gonna pull it forward over here. Now I'm gonna look from this angle and pull it over here. Almost looks like Kenny from South Park. Okay, so if you want to draw Kenny, this could be a good way. So I have it a little bit embedded onto there. But you can see they're placed nicely. There's still two separate primitives, two separate bodies, which could be okay. It just depends. But the purpose of this is to show you how to join bodies together using the combine menu. So once you have your primitives in shape of how they are in relationship to each other, you can then use the combine command. I prefer using the combine command without having anything selected. So I'm not going to click anything. I'm going to go directly to modify and then combine. And then this should pop up open already. I had collapsed mine, that's why it didn't come open. The target body is basically the main part of the body. So in this case, it's my sphere. And then it automatically switches to the select button for tool bodies, which is basically sort of the secondary piece that you want to add in this case. So now I'm going to click that torus. And then this shows us the operation, and we want to be joining. And again, I want you to focus on these bodies listed over in the browser, because once I click OK, we lose a body, technically lose a body, and now it's all combined into one body. So combining is used, or needing primitives to be added together is a common need in Fusion, and those are the two easiest ways I find to do it. So again, the combine menu, what I tend to do is I will first position the item that I want to combine. So let's say I needed this combined on top of here. And like I tell my students, it's a good idea when you're positioning stuff to look at it using this navigation box that helps see whether it's positioned the way you think it is by looking at the various perspectives. So that's not snapping right. In fact, if it's not snapping right, a lot of times the square is the better move tool. So I'm going to go back to the home view, have another look at front, have another look at right. I'm just going to keep spinning that cube to look at it from each angle. I'm going to shift it a little bit this way. Okay, so if I want that, I'm going to enter to keep that location. If I want the cube and the body 2 to be combined as one, the method was, and again, I prefer to have it deselected. I'm going to go to Modify Combine. Your target body is the main body. Your tool body is the one you want to add to it. And keep that on join. And when you click OK, you will see that those two bodies get merged into one. So I hope that's helpful for you. You can see they still can be selected separately. But if you click in the browser, it'll select the whole combined body. So I hope that's helpful. See you again.